my granddad died in a horrific knitting injury. Hey team, how are you going today? It is Hannah here, and today on this week's episode of Faking It, we are going to be talking about the internet.
The internet is mean!
Yes, that's right. We are going to be talking about how you engage with the internet and how you can take charge of your own life on the lines. Even though the internet and more commonly social media have been around for over 10 years now, I'm still seeing comments from people saying it's just the internet, what are you getting so caught up about? And diminishing the interactions that we have with people online as if they are somehow less real than the things that happen in real life. And obviously that isn't the case. When your paycheck gets put in your bank account through the internet, it's not somehow worth less money simply because it's an online transfer. And the same thing with the way that we communicate with each other. The internet isn't somehow inherently worse than real life, less impactful than real life, or more evil than real life. Also, I see a lot of people being like the internet is a certain way, or certain websites are a certain way, and there's a mindset that is pervasive through the internet. And I just want to remind everybody that the internet isn't one homogenous entity. The internet is whatever you choose to consume. If you're seeing too many photos of baby pandas online, that's sort of your own fault, because you are looking at websites that have a lot of baby pandas on them and following blogs that post about a lot of baby pandas. So if you really don't like something, I don't know why you wouldn't like baby pandas, but as a non-offensive example, that's what I've chosen. So if for some reason you don't want to see baby pandas, you have no one to blame but yourself. Follow different blogs, watch different YouTube videos, engage with different social sites, and you will see different parts of society just like you would in real life. You wouldn't join a quilting club and then be like, oh, why is there so much quilting happening here? I wanted to do pottery. Find the pottery class, and the same is true of the internet. If you're in that knitting class saying, I don't like knitting, why am I here? That's one problem. But if you're also in that knitting class saying, my granddad died in a horrific knitting injury, why are you all knitting around me? You need to be careful about my feelings. Then there is a point where you need to walk away from that situation and take responsibility for your own experiences and take charge of your own narrative and the way that you engage with the internet. Obviously, you can't avoid absolutely everything that you dislike or may be triggering to you, and it's in those instances that the rest of society and whatever online community you are a part of needs to apologize for how they have made you feel. But they aren't responsible for the initial thing that happened to you, and on top of that, if you have never told them, how could they have known? I think what we need to look at here is intent. If somebody is intentionally trying to trigger you into an anxiety attack, then they're a dick, and then they should be the one apologizing, and yeah, definitely call them out. But if somebody is posting pictures of something that they like on their blog, and you are going to that space and telling them, hey, I'm triggered by this, it's not acceptable for you to be posting that while I'm around, then maybe you're the dick, and maybe you're the one that should be stepping away from the situation and realizing that as much as your feelings of not wanting to engage with that subject matter are totally valid, so is that other person's feeling of wanting to express their interest in it. Yes, you deserve a safe space on the internet, but so do other people, and you can't invade theirs and force them to cater to you. That's not fair. You can't stop other people from existing simply because it might hurt your feelings. I hope this made sense in any way. I feel like I'm not really sure if it did. Fingers crossed. Hope the edit comes out good. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you also agree that people should be accountable for policing their own consumption on the internet, then give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to post in the comments below and let me know what you think about knitting, baby pandas, pottery, and any of the other inane subjects that I mentioned in this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I bring out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes they get real serious and I tell you off because I'm your mum now. That's right, I'm your new mum. Get used to it. That got weird again. I can't help but be a friggin' weirdo, can I? It's just in my bones for me to get weird. I just want to be your mum, right? I just want to be your mum. I just want to love you like you deserve to be loved. Even though the internet and social media have been around for over 10 years now, fucking hell, yeah, it's been over 10 years. That's when I left school. Fuck it. My last year of school was when we got Facebook, so that is a shock about how old I am.